An ever-present Lannister song in the books and especially the show is a song known as the Reynes of Castamere, which tells the story of a rival family whom the Lannisters completely obliterated. The story's been told in the books and the show in a vague way, but we didn't get the details until the World of Ice and Fire book came out in 2014. And now I'm here to give you a crash course in the demise of the Reynes of Castamere. First off, House Reyne was in many ways a reflection of House Lannister. Both were seated on mines that granted them wealth, both chose mountain lions as their sigils, though the Reynes chose a red lion rather than gold. However, while the Reynes were widely considered to be a noble house, they were always below the Lannisters in power for as long as anyone can remember. Under Lord Tytos of Lannister, the Reynes were lent quite a bit of money. After the War of the Ninepenny Kings, Lord Tytos' son, Tywin, yes, that Tywin, demanded that they pay the gold back. But Lord Tytos was kind of known to be a pushover, so Lord Roger Reyne just laughed at him and ignored him. What he failed to realize was Tywin Lannister was not his father. Tywin demanded they answer for the crimes, but instead House Reyne and House Tarbeck decided to rebel against the Lannisters, thinking they could kick the new wimpy House Lannister's asses easily. But once again, they underestimated Tywin. Tywin gathered everyone he could and crushed the Tarbecks. It wasn't even a contest. Tywin had everyone wearing a badge decapitated, and they rode into Tarbeck Hall with Lord Walderin Tarbeck and his whole family's decapitated heads impaled on his men's spears. Yeah. Lord Roger tried to help the Tarbecks, but he couldn't gather enough men to get to Tarbeck Hall in time and arrived just in time to see the Tarbeck shish kebab party happening. He tried to surprise Tywin since his men were outnumbered, but it did not work. Roger Reyne was forced to run away with nearly half of the 2,000 or so men he had gathered absolutely slaughtered. Roger then gave command to his younger brother Reynard, cause this shit was just too much for him, but Tywin was coming. Reynard chose to retreat into the mines of Castamere, which no longer had any gold or silver in it. Maybe if the mine wasn't dried up, Tywin wouldn't have done what he did next. There was no way Tywin could fight Reynard's men in the mines. In that space, the Reyne army could fight back anyone coming in, but the Reynes also couldn't just stay down there forever. Reynard Reyne decided to parley with Tywin. He asked Tywin to pardon their treason, and they'd go back to serving House Lannister without question, exactly as Tywin had demanded before. So, getting exactly what he wanted in the first place, Tywin graciously accepted the offer and rode off with the satisfaction of a job well done. Nah, I'm just kidding. He ordered his men to block Reynard and his men and the 300 men, women, and children he had brought with him from leaving the mine, then dammed a stream into it, flooding the mine and drowning every single one. Then he razed Castamere to the ground for good measure. The moral of this horrifying story? Do not fuck with Tywin Lannister.